An older lady went to the polls and tried to cast her vote, but she actually had a Trump shirt on and they didn't allow her to vote. So she went outside, took off her shirt, walked back in, and voted.
I'm going to chill that because that's not fair. You should be able to wear whatever you want. I don't know where that was, but that sounds crazy. I saw like some ballots are on fire. Like it's just madness right now. But yeah, wear whatever you want. You know what I mean? That's the chill for me. One of my lowest points was I had agoraphobia. So that's the fear of leaving your house.
Yeah.
Really?
So if I step foot out of my house, I would have a panic attack, collapse on the floor.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Burn or Chill. I'm your host, Priest, joined by my co-host, my brother, Mr. Phoenix. Say what's up to the camera.
What's up, y'all?
But before we get started, Phoenix, tell the audience what Burn or Chill means.
We are going to ask our guests a series of questions and they're going to answer with burn or chill. Burn means they like it, it's hot, they're rocking with it. And chill means, you know, I don't really like that and why. But what an amazing guest we have in the house. I'm super excited for this episode. He's the host of the Digital Hour podcast. Let's say what's up to Sean Kelly.
I love it. Thanks for having me, guys. Let's do this thing.
Thank you. I appreciate
How
it.
you feeling before we get into it?
I'm
You
good,
nervous?
man.
Are you
No, I'm
feeling
not
good?
nervous. I've done so many of these, you know.
Seasoned.
He's a
You're
veteran
seasoned
at this, guys. Come on, let's just get straight into this. I know you play basketball, and I'm sure you were a baller. So burn or chill, train with your favorite NBA player for a whole day, or have courtside tickets to the finals game,
Wow.
championship game.
Wow, that's tough. I feel like train with the player though, because I actually like watching games on television rather than
Yeah.
in person, which might be a hot take. But yeah, training with them one-on-one would be really cool. I think it'd be memorable.
So you burn having the opportunity to train with your favorite player, and then chill on the courtside tickets.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. But I do agree because you look at sports nowadays, everyone can just sit on the couch and watch them. It's so
Yeah.
easy compared to just going to a game, which a lot of people still do, but it costs a lot of money to go now.
Yeah, I'm not big on loud environments. Like I don't go to many concerts. If I do go to a game, I'll just go to a suite or something. It's more chill. Or,
Yeah,
like, get seats
and then you
away
get the food. You get
Yeah.
away from kind of the craziness too. But man, a finals game, like, could you imagine? I think it was the overtime game 7. That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, see,
That's tough.
if a scenario comes into like game 7, then it tinkers me the other way to go to the courtside
Yeah,
tickets.
game 7's a little different because that's history in the making. So
Exactly.
For sure.
But you still stick with your choice. Burn or chill, the favorite.
I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah, I don't know which player I'd pick, but I feel like it'd be fun no matter what.
You don't have a player?
Not right now, you know.
Really? I feel like it's got to be Steph Curry or LeBron. Either of those two.
I
Or
don't
even
know. it
MJ?
depends how you
You gotta
play
go
though.
back into-
It depends your style though of how you play. I know you're a hooper too, so you
Yeah.
got to really pick someone that like has the same attributes as you that you could really pick their mind and learn from.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm a power forward, so it'd have to be a.
Oh,
Like
so
that.
a power forward guy.
What would you do?
Me? I mean, I think I'll take the opportunity to train with your favorite NBA player. I don't know who wouldn't. That's like a once in a lifetime game. Granted, you could go to a courtside finals game and they can get blown out.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of money.
For sure.
So I'll burn the NBA player.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm gonna make that 3. We're burning training with the player. I mean, you can learn so much just from that one day that you take on for the rest of your life. You go to a finals game, it's over after it's done. That's it. So we're gonna make that 3 in a row, but it is time to go to question number 2. We kind of briefly talked about this in the start. So basically, it's pretty simple. You just gotta burn it or chill it. Priest and I, this is our first time voting. Okay, in a presidential election. I'm 21. He just turned 18, so he's new. But there was a big podcast that came out recently with Joe Rogan and Donald Trump. So do you burn or chill that episode?
I'm gonna say burn. I mean, numbers don't lie. I'm very analytical. 33 million views in a day, and that I don't know if you saw this
Mind-blowing.
today, but they just censored the episode on YouTube,
Yeah.
so you can't even
Really?
search
You
for it
can't even
anymore.
search it?
So they had to post it on X, and it's already got 10 million views there. Wow. So I'm a burn with it. I've never voted also, and this
wow.
might be the first election I vote in.
Wow. How old are you?
I'm 27, but I honestly never cared about politics until I started podcasting because I had to have some certain guests on
wow.
that are in that space.
That's cool. You got to get out there and go vote.
And we're in a swing state now, so
Exactly.
I know it's different for us because we came from California, so it's like our vote, really didn't
yeah,
matter
never
as much.
mattered
But now that you're in Nevada, I mean, it could come down to 1,000 votes. But I think it was so cool just to see like Joe Rogan himself like have such a like big figure on it and have such like a voice like in this election. Now it's kind of crazy to see a podcaster like that.
Especially having Joe Rogan, who doesn't really tolerate no games. Like, he'll ask you the straight shot questions, and there's no like pinning around the 8 ball for that one. So I burn it.
Did you
I
watch
burn
the
it.
full episode though?
not the full. I watched about half, and I've seen a ton of clips. These
Yeah.
days, I watch mainly clips. If I'm watching an episode, it'll be in the background. I won't be like fully watching it, you know?
Yeah, I agree. With TikTok and social media and like reels and
Yeah.
everything, it's too easy just to flip through, you know,
my
100.
attention span is so bad. If I went back,
So is everyone's now.
if I went back to school right now, I think I'd go crazy.
Yeah.
That's partly why, like, I do online school now. I do like online college, and I mean,
I can't do that.
no,
No,
really,
because I would see it and then pull up YouTube on the side or something.
true. I feel like I was super social, so it was like very hard at first, but I just started to lock in for 2-3 hours a day and just get it done. So
Oh, that's not too bad. 2
Yeah.
hours. Okay, I was
Yeah.
thinking 8 hours.
no, it's about 8 hours a week. I'd
wow.
say,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So it's
not
not
bad.
bad at all. No.
Okay.
So are you burning it too?
Yeah, I burned the.
I mean, I think we're 3 for 3 on that one.
Yeah,
3.
yeah, I got to. But let's keep the tie going, man. We're hot. This is the hot seat today. This one is super. This one's gonna be a tough one, I believe. You have the same thing he just said. Burn it. You have to burn one, chill one. Burn or chill. Play one hand of blackjack for 100,000, or play one hand of baccarat for 100,000.
I'm gonna go burn, baccarat, chill, blackjack.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That just threw me for a
Yeah, I
curveball
thought that
right
was
there.
an easy blackjack. No.
Nah, because one hand of blackjack doesn't give you enough time to count, so you won't have an edge. The way to win in blackjack is to count hands. So if you're just basing it off one hand, you won't have as good of odds as baccarat, actually, statistically.
Wow.
I think
Dang,
baccarat,
He
you
wasn't joking about the analytics stuff over here. That's
Which
crazy. I didn't even think
analytical.
about that. I mean, he's right though. Think about it. You're playing blackjack. You got someone right here who has a great hand. Highly likely you're not gonna have such a good hand as him.
Yeah.
So
It's only a slight difference. I mean, baccarat's like, they say it's the best odds, baccarat, in the casino. So,
Do you
but
gamble
if you know how
much?
to count, I don't. But
No.
if you do know how to count, blackjack's the best odds.
really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So,
So you chill on the blackjack and then burn baccarat.
yeah. What about you guys?
I think I'd burn blackjack. I don't really know how to play baccarat. To be honest with you guys. Granted, I
Baccarat's
can't even
easier because you don't
gamble.
have to do anything really. You either bet, play, or banker, and,
You don't really
it's
know,
over.
need to know how
Yeah.
to play, to be honest.
Like, that's where we just go on YouTube University right there and Google how to play.
How to play
Yeah,
baccarat.
you just pick one side and it's the same odds. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
there's not much skill.
You don't have to hit, stay, double down, whatever.
Is it you versus the dealer, kind of like blackjack?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ish. Well, because you could have other players at the table that are on player though, and you could be on banker. You know. So there's different odds
yeah.
with
The
that.
trick is to follow the Asians. So when you go to the room, it's usually all Asian. Just follow whatever they're doing. They know how to play.
You might be right on that one. I think
I'm
Dana
definitely
even
right.
said that. He started gambling with a lot of Asians, and he said he's just been riding whatever they're doing.
They're all in the baccarat room, man. It's crazy.
Wow.
Man, I might have to go play baccarat. I've never played before.
Try
I
it
just
out.
turned 21,
You're
so I'm
21, yeah.
gambling now.
You can.
Might have to try it out.
Let
I
me
think
know
I'd
how
go
it
with
is.
baccarat too, though.
Okay.
Because of what people said, there's a slight advantage in baccarat over blackjack or roulette or anything like that. So
I
I'm
think
gonna go baccarat.
blackjack's more fun. Like if you're at a fun table, like if you're with Dana White or something. But baccarat just for the money for sure.
Wow, interesting. I mean, I know. Obviously, of baccarat, I just need to learn how to play, and maybe it'll swing my vote. But right now, I'm gonna stick to the blackjack.
Okay. All right, now we're 2 for 3 on
I
that
know.
one.
Sorry, guys. I'm not. Man. I'm not.
He's
one
odd
out,
man now.
but-
But it's time to go to question number 4. This one is another funny one I saw. You just got to straight up burn it or chill it. So Elon Musk put a tweet out there the other day. An older lady went to the polls and tried to cast her vote, but she actually had a Trump shirt on, and they didn't allow her to vote. So she went outside, took off her shirt, walked back in, and voted. So do you burn or chill that?
I'm gonna chill that because that's not fair. You should be able to wear whatever you want. I don't know where that was, but that sounds crazy. I saw like some ballots are on fire. Like it's just madness right
Wow.
now. But yeah, wear whatever you want. You know what I mean? That's the chill for me.
Especially being in a free state of the United States, you have the freedom to wear wherever you want. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to chill on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill on that too. Like you said, it's like freedom of speech. You got to be able. You're voting for crying out loud. It's a big election. There's gonna be people on both sides. But as like a person who's working at the voters, like that's not your place to say anything.
Yeah.
I guess in
The
my
first
opinion.
time I ever went viral, actually, this was when I was in college. I used to own a jersey company.
Okay.
So I sold
Okay.
sports jerseys. My top seller at the time was a Trump jersey.
really.
kidding.
And I made national headlines because someone wore it to his high school football game and the principal kicked him out.
Oh my god.
So it went all
That
over
was
Fox.
you?
That was me, yeah.
Really?
So it went all over Fox News and
I
everything.
remember that.
Yeah, it was like 8 years ago, maybe when he was first running.
When he was
Yeah.
first
16,
running?
I think. So yeah, I
Wasn't
made
it a
national
baseball
headlines.
jersey, right? Too or no?
It was,
a
a-
basketball.
it was a
yeah, it was a
basket.
baseball button-up
Yeah,
jersey.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Really?
I saw
I know.
that.
I seen the basketball jerseys, like the Trump 45 one.
Yeah.
The baseball ones.
Yeah, I'm the one who started Trump jerseys. Yeah,
Do
now
you still make jerseys at all? Or
No,
not
you
anymore.
stopped?
I'm done with that company now. But yeah, we started a while ago. That was a hot seller.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I got out of college. Honestly,
Wow. How old were you at the time?
I was sophomore in college.
Sophomore in college.
So I used that money to drop out and go off on my own.
And look at you now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just balling on the podcast. That's so funny. That's crazy because I remember seeing that all over the news, and that was at such a time where like you couldn't really say that you're voting for Trump. Like that was
hell no.
yeah.
I remember
And for people
posting
to come
that.
out like that,
Oh my gosh, I was getting so much hate when I posted that.
really.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
crazy. Man, that's
But yeah,
awesome.
I think we're all three gonna chill on that one. That's pretty easy
Yeah,
chill.
going
You
back
should be able to
to that,
wear
that's
whatever
crazy.
you want, whatever side you're on. Just go out there, and make sure you vote.
Exactly.
Boom.
Got to go out there and vote. But it's time to go to the fifth and final question. This is the Burr Moment question. Burr Moment is a super hard time in life where you have to fight and overcome that gets you to where you're at today. And I believe you already just kind of said what your Burr Moment was. But my biggest Burr Moment is whenever I was in the hospital, all hooked up to all the IVs, couldn't even see, put 3 golf balls into a little glass jar, and it really goes a long way. And that is my Burr Moment. But now we are here with Sean Kelly. What's your biggest Burr Moment that you've gone through in your life?
There's been a few, man. I don't think you could go through life without a really down moment. One of my lowest points was I had agoraphobia. So that's the fear of leaving your house.
Yeah.
Really?
So if I step foot out of my house, I would have a panic attack, collapse on the floor.
Wow.
So that was me for 2 months. I couldn't leave my bedroom. I thought that was going to be the rest of my life. And I'm glad I got out of that, man, because that was dark times.
Wow. How old were you?
I
Was this
was
time?
20.
20?
years
Yeah.
Do you think the podcast and all that stuff has really helped?
I think, yeah, at the time I would listen to motivational videos and podcasts, try to get out of it. So definitely consuming those helped.
Yeah, how like eventually how did you actually get over that hump? Because everyone talks about getting
yeah.
through it, but how do you actually
It
get
was a
over
multitude of things. I was dealing with a lawsuit at the time, so that's what sparked it, because it went from just terrible anxiety to agoraphobia. So I thought I would lose everything. So I settled out of that. That helped a lot, but I still needed some help to get out of it. So I tried therapy. I actually got a dog, which helped a lot.
Oh, wow.
Dogs are great.
Dogs are great, man.
So that helped a ton. And then my fiance, man, she got me through that for sure.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, you need such a big support system. And even with him going through his time, you know, like it was a big family like united moment, and we are just trying to like lift each other up, because you know, it not only just affected him, but it affected everyone around him too. So
Yeah.
that's great that you had people that were supporting you during that time.
For sure. Yeah. No one really knew in my family how to relate to it, because I feel like this mental health stuff wasn't as talked about with our parents' generation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely helps to have them at least help out and provide a solution.
That's awesome. Look at you now, though. Going
Yeah.
out there, interviewing some of the biggest
1,200 podcasts.
Yeah, biggest people
You're
in the
at
whole
now.
world. And congrats on all of your success. And thank you for sharing your Burr Moment.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing our Burn or Chill segment.
Yeah. That's going to do it from this episode of Burn or Chill. Thank you, Sean, for coming on. Thank you for sharing
Thank
your burn moment. I think you inspired us. You inspired a lot of
Yeah.
people out there. So we thank you for that. But let the audience know where they can find you, your podcast, your social media. Let them
Yeah.
know.
Sean Mike Kelly on Instagram is the best spot. And then Digital Social Hours, the podcast. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thank you. You heard the man. Be sure to go check out his podcast and follow him on social media. And we are out of this episode of Burn or Chill.